In this video, we're going to talk about the fact that Bishop T.D. Jakes' name is mentioned in a lawsuit against Diddy. This is the worst time to have your name connected to Sean Diddy Combs. Let's go. As most of you know, there are a lot of things going on with Diddy right now. They've raided his home. They've done a lot of different things like that. Now, I know that there is a level of innocence in there, not saying that Sean Diddy Combs is innocent, because it's actually a RICO case. Let me go back full screen. It's actually a RICO case, and whenever you're looking at Homeland Security, the feds, and different things like that, they have about a 98% conviction rate. They are meticulous about putting things together, making sure that it works in court. And, if they're coming at him with all of this, he's done. Really, he's done. And, if that's what he's doing, human trafficking, all those things like that, he need to be done. Let's go on and keep it 100. If he's doing all of those things, he needs to be done. It is what it is, and we got to keep the main thing. And so I want to go to this, just looking at some of the articles. Now, most of you all know if there's a preacher that's involved, or a pastor involved in some kind of wrongdoing, or if he's putting things out there that are not theologically sound, or lifestyle, or just putting out bad fruit, you judge a tree by the fruit that it bears, then we're going to talk about it on here. And so I want to go to this article that was brought about Bishop T.D. Jakes. Now, there was several, but I want to go to what his lawyer says first. Now, Sean Diddy Combs' lawyer calls home raid an unprecedented ambush as he maintains rappers' innocence. Now, we're looking at this here. Sean Diddy Combs' lawyer speaking out after two of the rapper's properties were raided by federal agents on Monday amid sex trafficking allegations filed in two lawsuits against the star. Yesterday, and this is the lawyer quoting, I'm quoting the lawyer actually, yesterday there was a gross overuse of military-level force as search warrants were executed at Mr. Combs' residences. Said attorney Alton Dyer, there is no excuse for the excessive show of force and hostility exhibited by authorities, or the way his children and employees were treated. I did see that they had the military stuff. They came in with force, but I won't blame them for doing what they're going to do. I blame Sean Diddy Combs for being involved in the things that he's involved in. Now, this RICO, whenever they're doing that, they're saying that you're a part of it. That RICO came out because of organized crime. So if they're saying that a RICO is involved, which it is, they're putting you at the level of organized crime. And so that there is not good. Let me go ahead and read some of these other articles here. Now, let's go to Bishop T.D. Jakes, who's mentioned in the lawsuit against Sean Diddy Combs. Now, you want to stay with me because I've actually got the lawsuit here. I had to dig and find it. But found the lawsuit where his name is actually mentioned. It's actually, listen, I'm not even playing with you. His name, Bishop T.D. Jakes' name, is actually mentioned in the lawsuit. It's mentioned in the lawsuit. That's not allegations. It's actually there. And so Bishop T.D. Jakes mentioned a lawsuit against Sean Diddy Combs. T.D. Jakes, influential pastor of the Dallas megachurch, the Potter's House, has been mentioned in a lawsuit against embattled music mogul Sean Diddy Combs. On Monday, producer Rodney Little Rod Jones alleged in lawsuit that Combs, I'm just laughing because I'm reading this, had to actually put my glasses on to be able to make sure I was reading this correctly, that Combs engaged in a multi-year sex trafficking venture. The sordid 98-page legal complaint mentions Jakes once as a part of a list of evidence that Jones has personally witnessed and secured. Personally witnessed and secured. Wow. All right. Jones' accusations are related to multiple allegations of sexual assault against Combs, including a suit filed in November by Cassie Venture Combs' former girlfriend. Earlier this week, agents raided Combs' residence, and it just goes on there to talk about that. Y'all, this is bad. Especially when we get up here. Personally witness has personally that list of evidence that Jones has personally witnessed and secured. Mentions Jakes once as a part of a list of evidence that Jones has personally witnessed and secured. That's not good. That is not good. That is not good. Let's go over here to this one right here, this article here. Just reading some articles because this is bad for Bishop Jakes. It says T.D. Jakes' relationship with Diddy under scrutiny again in wake of raid lawsuits. Now, it goes on to say the relationship between televangelist T.D. Jakes and music mogul Sean Diddy Combs has come under renewed public scrutiny following raids on two Combs' homes Monday by federal agents and a recent lawsuit filed by Christian music producer Rodney Little Rod Jones alleged a slew of sex, gun, and drug crimes. Rumors that emerged last December about Jakes and Combs' relationship continued to endure afresh online Wednesday, as federal agents with Homeland Security investigations raided Combs' home in California and Florida as a part of the sex trafficking investigation. Now, I want to pause just for a moment because I remember this lawsuit being about 70 pages long. Now it's looks like 98 pages long. Just want to make mention of that. In his 98-page lawsuit, and I'm reading once again, filed in U.S. District Court on the Southern District of New York, that was amended this week. Okay, that's probably what it was. It was amended. Jones alleged that he was sexually harassed, drugged, and threatened by Combs while he lived and worked with Combs from September 2022 to November 2023. Now, I'm just looking through some of these different things here. It's bad. This is bad. And many times as leaders, as preachers, pastors, we have to really, I won't say many times, you just have to be careful who you put in your circle, who you put around you, because whatever dysfunction that they have going on can splash on you. It's like water. When people jump into that and that splash with them, it splashes on you. And looks like this is what's going on with Bishop T.D. Jakes. But then why are the relationships so close? Why was Jakes at the parties? Why were those different things going on? It's crazy. Just looking at some of these things here. It's a lot of those things that were going on, just kind of going through here, just scanning through. This was bad for Bishop T.D. Jakes. But I want to go to the lawsuit, the actual 98-page lawsuit here, and I had to search for Jake's name in the lawsuit, and right here it said Mr. Combs detailing, this is in the lawsuit, and I want y'all to hear me, make sure I put that back where y'all can see it. It's right here on line F right here. Mr. Combs detailing how he planned to leverage his relationship with Bishop T.D. Jakes to soften the impact of his public image with Cassie Ventura's lawsuit. Now, yeah, that is something. Now, there was something that was put out that said that there was no evidence of wrongdoing by Bishop T.D. Jakes, which is in there as well. There's no evidence of wrongdoing. Now, what we want to look at and what's been the big thing is that when this power bottom thing comes out, and for those of you that don't know what power bottom is, that's it's a homosexual relationship between two men, two men basically, and it's the one who is the female. That is the bottom, and I hate even saying that, but because somebody may not know, I just want to put that out there. But to say him as a power bottom is to say that he enjoyed it at a higher level. And I just think that it's just that I believe there is an agenda against the African American male. I believe that that is a part of it. Why not just say that he's gay? Why this whole power bottom thing? And so his sexuality is not what's causing him to come under in the lawsuit, because that's not a crime. That's just a sexual preference. That's not a crime unless it involves underage people or forcing people against their will, which is not the case here. But what we're looking at here is that Bishop T.D. Jakes being a part of Diddy, who is alleged to have done those things. And all of these are allegations until proven. He's innocent until proven guilty. But Bishop T.D. Jakes is guilty of being close to him, and these things are splashing on him, which is causing his integrity, his judgment to be in question here. And so just looking at all these things here, I know that T.D. Jakes' sermons air on Revolt TV, which Diddy owns. At the time, he was the chairman of it. And they're saying that that is why he was at that party celebrating with Sean Diddy Combs, is because he's the chairman of a television station that Jakes has his sermons on. But I also want to go here, which in this right here, he's leveraging. It says that he's leveraging his relationship. I want to make sure y'all see this right here. Mr. Combs detailing how he planned to leverage his relationship with Bishop T.D. Jakes to soften the impact on his public image with Cassie Ventura's lawsuit. So it looks like Sean Diddy Combs was doing this because he wanted to make his image better. And we got to be careful of that. Jakes looked like he was being used here. He was being used, and you never know it, because what is obvious is that Sean Diddy Combs is a user. He's a user. Now, this is in no way trying to say that Bishop Jakes is innocent, outright innocent. This is going to be a stain on his legacy and on his image, just like with, and I hate to say this in the same sentence, but in the same video, but Bishop Eddie Long, all people remember about him, in spite of all the good he did, they just remember the most negative things, and it's that homosexual relationship and him trying to hide it. That's what his whole, it's just a stain that won't come out. But I want to know what you think about this. I want you to jump down in the comments and let me know what you think about this whole thing with Bishop T.D. Jakes being accused, being in the lawsuit, his name being in the lawsuit against Sean Diddy Combs. Jump down in the comments and let me know what you think. Let's go.